So it's a Thursday night. We just got home right now. It's 10:34, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a workout because I was gonna skip it and just do it tomorrow, but we are waking up tomorrow at 7. Well, we have to be gone at 7, so I'm not gonna be able to do it in the morning. I'm just gonna do it right now. So like I was saying, tomorrow we have to be gone. We have to head out at 7, and my plan was to just do the workout in the morning and take today as my off day because usually Fridays are my rest day. But since that's not gonna be able to work, I'm just gonna get it done right now. So let's do this. So we haven't been in here and using like the equipment in a couple of weeks, and there's a lot of spider webs and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of vacuum where I'm gonna be working because there's a bunch of spiders. So my camera is about to die, but I just finished with 15 minutes of cardio. We're gonna go straight into the plyo workout, which I'll try to post some of the workout in itself in my Instagram stories. So like I said, camera's about to die. If you want to see what I did, check out my Instagram stories here. Link is down below. Anyways, catch you later. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning and we're testing out our GoPro to see how it sounds because we tried it the other day and it just sounded terrible. So I switched the casing on it and hopefully it's better today. So yeah, we're on our way to Long Beach again to drop off a load. And how you feeling, babe? Good. Feeling good. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Stepping a little bit while they unload us. Today's my rest day, but since we're on the truck and we're sedentary, I'm just going to be moving a little bit throughout the day just to get my blood flow going and all that jazz. But yeah, active rest day, stepping, getting it done. Here we are in Perris, California again. The good thing about today though is we get to drop off the trailer and come pick it up later because we thought it was a 3 o'clock appointment and apparently it's not until 5. So good thing they let us do that. So we're gonna go home, eat, relax. Top 2 things that suck about truck driving and the top 2 things that are pretty cool about truck driving, in my opinion and his opinion. So, well, something that kind of sucks about being on the truck is that you have to figure out a plan that's going to work for you in terms of, you know, your health, your fitness, your mobility, your nutrition. And yeah, it's a challenge. It's been a challenge, but we're kind of figuring it out. But it still kind of sucks that you have to, like, you know, be super flexible, super flexible when it comes to if you want to get your workouts in and, you know, food choices and all that. So that was one for me. What about you, babe?
No, say two things. I want to hear
so, yeah? Okay. And the second thing, in my opinion, that kind of stinks a little bit about truck driving is the schedule. Well, like, we're on call, so we never really know up until like an hour or 2 before that we have to get going and leave. So sometimes it's like really spontaneous and you just have to be flexible and, you know, not get so caught up in wanting things to happen at a certain time because sometimes they just don't. So I mean, it kind of stinks, it kind of sucks that, let's say you have something planned and then you don't get home on time or you have to leave. But I guess it doesn't really suck. I mean, it's just kind of inconvenient. So yeah, for me, those are the top two things as of right now. One is that fitness is not so much as easy as it used to be. Getting your workouts in, being active and all that. And then two, the scheduling. There is no schedule. It's very on call and spontaneous. But yeah, you make it work. We make it work. Now you, babe.
So, well, it's pretty much the same thing. The time that if you're on call, a local driver, because if you're a long haul driver, then you don't worry about time. You just you know, they tell you where you're going and what time, and that's it. But us, we do local driving, so our time is we gotta get home, and then we don't know if they're gonna call us to go drop off a load or go pick up a load. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's one thing. The second thing I would say about truck driving, it's the time, like you said, the time. You know, you're not too sure when you're getting home, or when you can't make plans. If you go deliver good and everything's fine, then your truck can break down. Even if you're driving an old truck or a new truck, you can break down, and yeah, you gotta wait for a road service. You gotta wait for a tow truck to come and get you. So you know, so it's a lifestyle that you gotta learn how to live. If you like truck driving, if you don't like truck driving or being out on the road, then it's not a job for you, or not a career for you. So if it's a good thing to go test drive, to go do one trip with somebody you know, or something like that, to make sure that that's what you want. You know, like I was mentioning, you can't, if you whine about traffic, if you whine about not being home at a certain time, then it's not for you. Truck driving is not for you. You gotta look for something else. You know, so yeah, that's pretty much what I think.
Okay, so those were his two top things that are kind of about truck driving, and now we're gonna go into the two cool things about truck driving. So I'm still learning to drive. He's teaching me, and hopefully sometime in the future I'll be getting my Class A license as well, and I'll be able to help him. But right now I just am kind of like here to keep him company and like talk to him so he doesn't get sleepy and things like that. But anyways, one thing that I love about truck driving is that, and we don't have kids, it's just we're newlyweds, and so I get to be here with him. Like, I can do that. So that's one of the things that I love about it. I get to spend my time with him, and I get to be with him and see, you know, what the work is like. It's not like I'm home and he comes home and it's like I don't know what it's like, you know, because a lot of the times you'll hear comments like, oh, you know, truck drivers, they have it easy, or they make all this money and they don't do anything, or they don't do much. And it's hard work. Like, it's tough. It's definitely not for everybody. But yeah, it really gives me a sense of appreciation for everything that he does for us. And I love that. I love being able to be with him here and spend my time with him. And so the second thing that's pretty cool about truck driving is you get to, like you were saying the other day, babe, like you get to see different places. Like recently we've been going to the same locations, but there'll be times we'll go to like other places or other cities. Even though it's here in California, you know, we'll get to go to different cities and, you know, see what other places are like. And yeah. So, what about you, babe?
So what I think it's almost the same thing, that you know, we're lucky enough that you can come with me, and we can be on we're all day together basically, and we can spend time together, and you know, because that way I don't worry about getting home, or you don't worry about that we're not spending enough time together as a couple. So that's one of the good things about trucking. We get to talk a lot. We get to say ideas to one another, and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what I think. That's good. So another thing is that now how we were talking about that sometimes you don't know what time you're gonna get home, or you don't know about that. See, like right now it's a good thing because we dropped off the trailer.
It's 2.
It's 2 and it's gonna be ready until 5 or 6. So that's a good thing. See, right now we get to go home and eat lunch, or have a relax for about 3 or 4 hours, and then come back and just pick up the load and go take it to the yard. So that's a good thing. Sometimes we can come and pick up closer to home. So that's a good thing. That's I like that. Sometimes you get to the place and they load you up in 30-45 minutes really quick, so you get home and then you have the rest of the day to enjoy yourself. So yeah, that would be my 2 things where it's good. Now, like we were saying, there's a lot of truck drivers, and this is our life. This is what we live. So I know there's truck drivers that they're gonna say that it's not like that or whatever it is, but for us, that's how it is. So now that you guys see our videos, that's our lifestyle. That's what we do. That's what my job lets us do. Where my wife can come. There's companies that don't let you have a partner with you, or your partner, or whatever it is, but sometimes they don't like animals or stuff like that. So truck driving, it's a whole different, it's a big industry where there's a lot of different things. There's local, there's long haul, there's all sorts of things, so yeah. So if you're a truck driver and you're watching the video and you have a different opinion, then that's fine. This is just our lifestyle and our opinion. Okay?
Just want to share a little bit.
Just want to share what it is for us. Okay. So cool.
So there you have it, our top 2, well, probably a little bit more than 2 things that we love or don't really love about truck driving. But anyways, I was mentioning how Ernesto's teaching me to drive. He's actually an instructor at PDA school located in San Jacinto, California. So we'll give you guys a little bit of information later, maybe when we're home. And if anybody's interested, or if anybody has any questions, I can leave his information and PDA school's information in the link below, and you can get in contact with him. He is an instructor, or with the supervisor of the school and things like that. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. So lunch is ready. We've got a chicken salad, homemade cilantro sauce, homemade garlic bread, and pasta. Provecho.